The Water Carrier and the Golden Clay. In the heart of Old Delhi, where the smell of fried jalabis dances with the dust of 1,000 rickshaws, lived Abdul. He was a water carrier with a crooked back and a very straight heart. Every day, he carried heavy goatskin bags of cool water to the thirsty shopkeepers, never asking for more than a few paisa and a thank you. One afternoon, the sun was so hot it felt like it might melt the cobblestones. Abdul sought shade beneath an ancient banyan tree on the edge of the city. As he sat down, his foot brushed against something hard buried in the roots. He dug with his clay-dusted fingers and pulled out a small humble pot made of dark, unglazed earth. "A pot for my water," Abdul whispered. But as he tilted it to clean out the dirt, a heavy clink-clink echoed from inside. He reached in and pulled out a shimmering gold coin. He blinked, reached in again, and pulled out another. No matter how many he took, the pot remained full, the gold glowing like trapped sunlight. Abdul didn't buy a palace or a silk robe. Instead, he walked to the corner where Zoya, a young flower seller, sat with her wilted marigolds. "For your family, Zoya," he said, dropping 3 gold coins into her basket. The pot immediately hummed with a soft, warm vibration, and 3 more coins appeared inside to take their place. From a high balcony nearby, Lala Sukram, the wealthiest moneylender in the district, watched through a pair of brass spectacles. His heart was as hard as a dried-up riverbed. "That ragged water carrier has a treasure," he hissed. Lala Sukram's clay fingers twitched with greed as he watched the gold coins multiply. That night, while Abdul slept soundly on his thin mat, a shadow crept through his door. It was Lala Sukram. He moved like a silent cat, his silk slippers making no sound on the floor. He spotted the magic pot resting by Abdul's head, snatched it up, and vanished into the moonlit night. Back in his counting house, Lala Sukram locked the door and rubbed his hands together. "Now I shall be the richest man in all of India," he shouted. He turned the pot upside down and shook it hard. He waited for the gold to rain down, but all that fell out was a small puff of dry, gray dust. The next morning, a furious Lala Sukram marched to Abdul's hut, carrying the empty pot. "You cheated me," he yelled, shoving the pot at Abdul. "You used a trick to make me think this pot was magic. It is nothing but a useless piece of junk." Abdul looked at the pot and then at the red-faced moneylender. Abdul took the pot back into his hands. "It is not a trick, Lala," he said softly. "The pot only gives to those who know how to give. To a heart that only wants to take, the gold turns to dust." Lala Sukram scoffed and turned away, but for the first time he felt a strange, cold emptiness in his chest. Abdul realized that such a powerful thing could bring more trouble than joy. He didn't want people to fight or steal because of a clay jar. He carried the pot back to the ancient banyan tree. The air was cool, and the roots seemed to open up to welcome the little pot back home. He placed the pot back into the hollow of the roots and covered it with earth. "Stay here," Abdul whispered. "Wait for someone who truly needs you." As he spoke, the pot glowed one last time, and then it seemed to merge with the tree, becoming part of the ancient wood. Abdul returned to his work, carrying his water bags with a lighter heart than ever before. He was still poor, but he felt richer than any king. Beside him, Zoya ran to share a piece of bread she had bought with her coins. Abdul knew then that real wealth wasn't hidden in a pot, but in the kindness shared between friends. The Water Carrier and the Golden Clay. In the heart of Old Delhi,